Hey guys, welcome back to the Hobby Bug Outdoors. I'm Joshua and I bought a rat. Let's get into the video and I'll tell you why. Alright guys, the Ontario Knife Company rat. Now this knife came out in around 2001-2002. It was collaboration between Ontario Knife Company and Randall's Adventure and Training. And Randall's Adventure and Training, they were pretty outdoors specific. They did a lot of stuff in jungles and a lot of survival and bushcrafting and things like that. You can look them up and find a little more information on them if you want to, but they teamed up with Ontario Knife Company, who was already a big name in the US, and they put out this knife right here. And this knife has been used again since around 2001-2002, so we're about 25 years here going, and a lot of people will put this knife out as one of the best hard use work knives out there on the market. I don't know what you think. Some people have their own opinions, some people think different things, but a lot of people really like the Ontario rat. And just getting into knives, I always had like one knife as my hard use or my pet knife, because that's the way my dad had always done it, and a lot of my knives were the same thing he was carrying. But you know, I've carried things such as the Columbia River M16 was one of my first really hard use knives. I've used like the SOG Tridents, the Kershaw Blur. Those are three that I really used pretty hard before I started getting into knives in general and getting more and more knives. And now I have so many knives that I'm kind of going back into a collector thing now, where I want to get some of the classics, and the Ontario rat was one that is definitely a classic. Now they have several different models of the rat. This one right here is the rat model 1. I chose this one because I like a bigger knife, and this was a 3.5 inch blade. It's I believe about 8.5 inches overall, if I'm not mistaken. And the other models they have the rat 2, which is a 3-inch blade knife, and the handle's a little smaller on it. And then there's a rat 1.5 that I'm not sure, from what I was thinking, it was around 3.25 inches, so maybe a little smaller blade. But I also seen that some people were just calling the MagnaCut version of the 1.5. But they do come in Alsate steel. That's the model I got right here. I chose to go with Alsate and serrated. A lot of the reason I went with the Alsate is because I haven't seen any of the D2 models. They do make this in D2, but I have not been able to find any of them. I don't know if it's something they've done away with recently, or they might just be something that I haven't been able to find. But they also make the red rat, which comes in a red G10 scale, and it comes with an S35 VN blade. And I believe the black, they come with the black G10 with the MagnaCut that you can get in the 1. The 2s you can get in several different blade types too, and I will probably end up getting one of those. I figured I only wanted the 2 or the model 1 because of the larger blade, but now that I got this one, I like it so much that I'm probably going to end up getting a 2 as well. But I also have one modification coming for this knife, a new set of scales, and I'll be doing a video with that really here in just a minute, and I will be putting it out for you this week too. But this is the knife. I'll get it down here on the log, and we'll show you this knife a little bit closer and go over some things with you on it. Alright guys, as you can see, this here does have some brown FRN, I believe they are, scales on it. It is the 3.5 inch version. Like I said, 3.5 inch blade, serrated blade. This one is in a black coat, and you can also get it in a satin coating. It does have Alsate steel. Now you can go into the argument over steels and this being a work knife, but this is a knife. I don't use my knife as a pry bar, and if you want to, you can, but even the hardest steel in the world I would not use as a pry bar. If you watched our last video, you can see that I learned from a very young age not to do that. and I do not plan to do that anyways. As far as the steel, I don't have to have Magna Cut or anything. Allsay is really good to me. I really like this knife. One of my tests is a dog food bag, and let me grab this real quick. I will show you this knife versus a dog food bag. No problem whatsoever. I mean, I probably use my knife to cut dog food bags, animal food, chicken food, cat food, pig food, whatever, more than anything, besides maybe opening Amazon boxes or anything, and this knife does that great. It is a great knife. The Allsay is going to be super fine for what I'm doing. It is really sharp out of the box. It has a nice pocket clip, and one of the things that I really like about this knife is it has holes for front or back, or tip up or tip down carry, and it is completely reversible. So it is so modular that you can put it in any direction, any way, shape, or form that you want to carry this knife. You can. If you're a lefty, you can carry it. If you like tip up, you can do that. If you like tip down, you can do that. It's just a really nice, and it's a good pocket clip. It's not super tight, but it doesn't feel like it's just gonna spring at any time. It's just a really nice knife. It's got awesome jimping right here, and with this finger hole right here and that jimping on the back, you can get such a tight grip on this knife. It has such great ergonomics. I absolutely love this knife, and I'm actually going to be using this to work probably. This is going to be a work knife because I just like it so much. I will probably find myself putting it in my pockets all the time. But that's it. That is the Rat 1, guys. Like I said, 3.5-inch blade. This is the serrated version. But yeah, that's it. That's going to be it on this knife, guys, and I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope you give me some feedback on what you guys think of the Ontario knife Rat 1. Alright guys, if you are a fan of the Ontario Knife Company Rat, let me know down in the comment section below if you think there is another knife company or another specific knife that is a better hard use knife or a more classic or iconic knife. Let me know down in the comments as well. Tell me what you're carrying today on you. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Go follow us over on Instagram at The Hobby Bug Outdoors, and get bit by the hobby bug, guys.